Go. Go, you're laughing. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk. Atef recently wanted to discuss a topic with Isam and Hamza, since they are the gamers of the group. Is maturity linked with gaming? And,
What are you going to say, boys?
and what Atef is proposing is how much games you play, does that lower your maturity?
Yeah, basically, like, if you, like, let's say you play a certain amount of games, like, you sort of prioritize it. Does that make you less mature?
Not necessarily,
Why do you say that?
because, like, games, I reckon it's sort of a hobby.
Mm.
The hobby you choose doesn't really, like, you could choose any hobby, you know? You could choose swimming, you could choose anything you like could be a hobby, and that shouldn't define maturity, I reckon. It's something outside of our field.
Yeah, but gaming is more than that. Like, gaming, you can get addicted to it. Like, for swimming, you can go swim 1-2 hours, get out, done.
Okay, but if it's addiction, that shouldn't be maturity.
But like, if you're playing for like 10 hours a day, is that an addiction?
It is an addiction.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Then does that lower your maturity?
I wouldn't say it lowers your maturity. I would say it makes you less responsible.
That's it.
Yeah, but the thing with that is responsibility
Is part
comes
of
with
maturity.
maturity.
Yeah,
Basically, maturity is responsibility.
Is part of maturity, yeah.
It's a big part of it.
Or like time management, in terms of general maturity.
Yeah.
Like knowing when to hold yourself responsible for, say, this, and that. I wouldn't say it lowers your general maturity, but responsibility, it would lower it, yeah.
Yeah, but like what we're saying is, like, let's say you have a family and you come back from work. Like, you've had a long day from 9 to 5, working the whole day. First thing you do, like, let's say get a shower, have dinner, and sit on the games until like 12 a.m. And then get off, go sleep. In the morning, go back to work. Just repeat cycle.
You took my example, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much. No, but I said,
Yeah.
But
it's all about balance.
But does that make you less mature? You coming home from work and playing games, does that make you less mature?
You're right with balance. But the thing is, with games, it's easy to lose that balance. It's easy to just be like, one more.
Track. Like
you know what I mean? It's easy to go one more.
Yeah, but
and then you just like
that's
bang,
with
bang, bang.
everything though. Like movies, TV shows. Come on, you're playing soccer. You're like, one more game. You know?
Not. I don't think with sport it's
not
with sport because you're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
You know, games you're sitting there. It's just like
I could play ball for like 3 hours and I would still go.
But it's like, let's say you're...
Like, it's something I enjoy. You know what I mean? If I enjoy it, I'll lose anything you enjoy. You're gonna lose time, track of time, 100%. Because you're enjoying it and. Go. Go, you're laughing. Let's go.
No,
What's up?
I'm saying, let's say you're like 23, 24.
Okay.
And you come back home from work every day, sit, play, let's say, Minecraft, yeah?
Okay. I'm not going to do that, but okay.
Come on, bro.
No,
boys.
Not Minecraft.
No, but like, let's say you come back home, sit every day, play Minecraft. Is that something you would be embarrassed to tell, like, your co-workers?
Oh, no. I'll be like, I'll play games. Like, I worked with people.
Is that something you tell your boss?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't care. I'll be like,
hey. You tell him every single day I come back from work, I sit and play Minecraft. I go.
It's not going to lose my job. The guy's not going to judge me unless even if he judge.
Employers would.
Yeah,
because it shows that
employers.
It gives off that impression.
Who gives?
He's giving you your job. What do you mean? Who gives?
It gives a bad impression.
Employers or the boss?
Employers, usually the bosses, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Like, so like if you give that impression, like I get home and I forget my responsibilities and I just play my games.
Yeah, but the issue is,
how can he trust you with the task?
Yeah, even if that is the case, I think
but he's already assessing you.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell him after he's seen my work.
Yeah.
You know, like he'll see like what good job I've done, and he'll be like, all right, as long as you do your job.
But not all. Some people might think. But what was your point?
I think as long as you do maintain your responsibility at work, you do what your boss tells you to do. I don't think you can judge you based off that, because if it is something you enjoy doing, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's basically, if he has his own hobby, for example, he likes drinking wine, that's a hobby. And if I criticize for him, he enjoys doing it.
Yeah.
He knows when his responsibilities are this, and that. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
I think it should be
but
judged
we're
upon
not just talking about employees. We're talking about generally. Like, would you go to, let's say, your family friends and be like, yeah, well, get home and play games?
Like, is it something that you're happy to tell anyone and everyone?
I mean,
Like-
I already do it, so.
No, but the thing is, like, let's say you sit with your father's friends and you guys are having like a serious.
Yeah, I
conversation.
tell them. And
I
the thing
wouldn't-
is, I would tell
Yeah,
them.
see?
I wouldn't.
So,
And why?
so they give me advice in return.
Yeah, but
Know what
why
I mean?
wouldn't
They'd be
you?
like, all right, let's, and then they'll ask me the same thing. I'll be like, all right, why are you doing it? And I'll be like, because I enjoy doing it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't tell them personally because I think after a specific age, people have a specific like expectation, responsibility, right?
Yeah.
And if you're like getting home from work, taking a shower, eating, then it's on your computer the whole night,
Yeah.
you're kind of taking away a lot of like responsibility that you should be doing, like looking after your family, spending time with your kids, this, that. So it's like, yeah, it's not really something people would look in an adult.
Yeah, so you're embarrassed to tell them because you feel like they will think
Bad
lower of
impression.
you.
Yeah,
bad
I'm still a kid. This I haven't grown up.
But doesn't that mean they feel like you're immature?
Yeah, it does affect
exactly.
maturity. Yeah, I'm saying it does.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying after a certain point, it does affect your maturity.
Sure, but
Or at least how people view your maturity.
okay,
if it does affect
but
your
then is there anything wrong with you being, let's say, 30 and meeting up like with a few of your friends, like let's say on a Friday night, and just enjoying your time, playing games as a pastime, but also talking? Is that still immature?
No, that's not mature. I
Yeah,
think
that's
that's mature.
Yeah.
I don't consider that
Yeah,
mature.
but talking about maturity is already set apart. Like in society, everyone's like, all right, maturity is this. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and everyone's following that.
Mm.
But do you think there's a reason why they get that? Like, they're not just going to be like, oh, you're not allowed to do that, and that's it. Because I think they say that because there's responsibilities over you.
I reckon people just live their lives, don't look at that maturity.
No, like there's like if you think about it, the gaming industry now is huge. Gaming industry,
Yeah.
you can literally live off it.
Yeah.
You can have your whole family live off it if you're at that level. So it's hard sometimes because like it's considered immature, right? But if you're actually really good and you can get somewhere, and then your family puts you off it because they're like, oh, it's not mature, then you've sort of lost that. So it's hard to judge. Like personally, I'm just not a big fan of games. I could play games every now and then and it's fun, but I get sick of it really quickly.
Yeah.
That's the thing with me. That's why I don't play games that much. Whether it's mature or not, I feel like it's not, because it is like a responsibility. You lose track of time, especially with games. Because like think about it, you're watching some animations on a screen move around and there's like woo, you know what I mean? Like it's not something nowadays that was seen as something mature.
Okay, but it's they see it as entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you see as entertainment as a mature person?
That's the thing. See, it's hard.
Like
It's hard.
It's always been like kids find games as an entertainment way or a pastime.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what do adults do? Because they have family, they have work.
Yeah.
What do they do to entertain themselves? They have friends. Yeah, they can talk to them.
Yeah.
But gaming is a lot different from just talking to a friend.
Yeah, I think as a mature like adult, like once you get to a later stage, if games aren't considered mature, you've got to find other stuff that are like more productive, like maybe a sport, maybe like for example fishing, stuff like that, stuff that's productive, like skills that you learn that will help you if you were in a situation where you didn't have a game, because a game is like you got to go to that and do it. No one's going to force you to play a game, right? But let's say something happened and you're stuck and you're like stuck on an island, for example, you want to say, you need some food, you can learn, how to fish, how to make a fire, how to, there's other things that you can
Like
do
there's-
that is more responsible.
I understand what you mean. Like there's skills you can learn and develop and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yep.
But then you're just saying that society is telling you it's wrong and it's immature, so you shouldn't do it. But what if someone really enjoys it, or that's their hobby, or it's some people it can be like their part-time job, streaming.
Yeah, and of course,
Like coming back from home, do some streaming.
yeah, of course.
I think the main issue is, it's not that it's frowned upon because it's gaming. I think it's why it's frowned upon is because it makes you lose responsibility. That's the main issue.
Yeah.
For example, anything that, like, regardless of what hobby it is, anything that makes you lose responsibility in the long run would be considered immature.
Yeah.
Even if you're a drinker, you're a heavy drinker and alcoholic, you'd be immature because you don't know how to like control when you drink this, that, and at the end you become irresponsible because of it.
Yeah.
I think responsibility is the main issue why people consider it immature.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if you can control like the times and balance it out, I wouldn't say it's immature at all, regardless of.
No, I agree with that.
how you
I agree
consider
with
the
that.
hobby.
Yep. And on that point, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah.
I think we've had a very interesting discussion today, and we would love to hear what you guys think of it. Do you think gaming makes someone less immature, or just normal, enjoying their pastime? Anyways,
That's all for now. Stay tuned for the next episode of Let's Talk.
Sorry, dude.
peace out.